You remind me of a pretty girl, baby. You remind me of a pretty girl, you do.
What's up, you guys? It's Tess. Welcome back to another video, Valentine's Day edition. So for this look, I really wanted to make the skin the focus. So of course that means really prepping the skin. And I know I look crazy, but I went in with my ice roller, which is kind of my favorite thing of the moment. It incorporates facial massage and lymphatic drainage, and I don't know if your mom ever told you when you were younger to put an ice cube on your face when you wake up, but it's kind of the same effect. I'm basically obsessed. And then I'm going in with The Ordinary Rose Hip Oil. I love this, and I pack it on with my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I think these two work really nicely for me just to make sure the skin is really hydrated and dewy, and it makes makeup application that much better. So then I've been going in with my NARS Illuminator, and I really like it because it kind of gives you a glow from within when you add your makeup on top, and then I even put a little bit extra on my cheekbones after, which you'll see. This is my Ride or Die IT Cosmetics CC cream, and I like putting this on a damp beauty blender. Sometimes I'll put some rose water on it, and this just gives you a really beautiful sheared out makeup look instead of kind of a thicker application, which you'll get if you use a brush. But this just really enables you to pounce it out, make sure there's no harsh lines at your jawline or your hairline. So I really don't think there's anything such as blending out your makeup too much, whether it's eyeshadow or your foundation. I think it really just gives you a nice seamless effect. Just pop on a little bit of this Rimmel concealer. It's called the Match Perfection, and I'm in the shade Fair Light to highlight the under eyes. And I really like this concealer. It's kind of a dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I don't think you need to spend a lot of money on concealer. I think that's one thing you can kind of get away with at the drugstore. I think products are just so advanced now. That's one thing you can save your money on, especially if you are going to set it. This is my new obsession. I have searched high and low for a powder that I can use to set my face. Since I am on the dry side, I don't know, it's just a struggle. So I've tried the NARS Translucent, I've tried the Laura Mercier, and I don't know, I don't understand the hype. I think it's just my skin type. But if it doesn't work on you, don't try to force it and do what everyone on YouTube or what your friends are buying. So just find what works for you. For me, this happened to be the powder that came in my SD makeup kit, which I don't love a lot of the Poise eyeshadow or stuff like that, but for some reason this powder is just like unreal. I'm obsessed. It's not too mattifying, so if you're dry skin, you can get away with it. And after that, I just brushed it out a little bit with a smaller concealer brush. And this just makes sure there's no excess product and kind of gives you a baking effect. And then I'm obsessed with this little Benefit bronzer. It's so cute. But I just put this where I want to contour. So I put it under my cheekbones. And one thing, okay, I was scratching my nose right there, you guys, but one thing when you are doing your contour, just make sure you blend up. If you blend down, you're kind of gonna get a weird shadow effect, and we want to lift the cheekbones. So you're just gonna blend upwards when you blend it out. I like to put it down my nose just to make it a little more slim, and then I put this on my forehead as well and just make sure it's blended nice into the hairline. also really been loving just using a beauty blender after I do my contour just to make everything that much more airbrushed. And then I'm popping on this illuminator like I mentioned before. Another great dupe for this NARS product is, I think it's the Lumi by L'Oreal, and it comes in kind of a tube like this one, and it's just a really nice finely milled illuminator. So that's another product I think you can get away with avoiding the high-end designer products. I just have a ton of this NARS product because I used to work for the brand, but again, just unnecessary in spending $30 or whatever it is on the illuminator. And then I'm just going in with this Benefit cheek tint. This is pretty OG. I love it though on cheeks as a blush. Oh, it just gives such a pretty flush to the face. And if I can avoid using powder, I will. Oh, and this is just the e.l.f. eyebrow gel, which is also a great dupe for the Anastasia. Now I'm just popping on a little bit of Becca highlighter. This is in the shade Opal, and I have the travel size because I think it can really last you a while. And then I'm just going in with my Literal One eyeshadow. This is the NARS Soft Touch Shadow Pencil. And I popped on some falsies, and that was really it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe below, and I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day.